ladies and gentlemen, my name is mckrl and welcome to the Fishy podcast. You have no idea how many times I have actually recorded this. This probably would be my 22nd time. Probably. There's no counters or timers for me to actually come and verify my claim that it is actually the 22nd recording, but it probably is leaning towards that number. However, that is really not important today. Let's go in and talk about shit that we don't really care about, but we actually do. What other shit? Let me just start off by saying this year has been a fucking roller coaster of shit. Well, I mean, a lot of people have been going through a lot of bad times lately. It certainly is a start of a really bad year. But every year, how is it on every year? There's an instant where it is a really bad. It is starting to look like it's going to turn out to be a really bad year. Then after a while, it turns out to be a really good one. These are one of these instances, and yeah, it's a good year so far. I mean, at least how I see it. Yeah, there's a lot of bad news to be actually passed around, and the news haven't been really good in reporting the good side of the news, but the news is how it is. That they're just there to gather up information and try to give you a narration of what they feel the media is, or not what they feel the media is, like what they feel the world is right now. So they need to add in their own narration in it, their own rhetoric, in order to sell their news out. And it's been apparent on a lot of these news outlets. And I've got someone actually messaged me. I've got to entertain that later. But yeah, I mean, it's been a good / bad year, I guess. We've already reached to our third month. It's fucking 2017 and we have already reached on the third month, and we got probably 9 months to go before, give or take. Got 9 months to go before 10 months, of course, if you want to add in March. Got 9 more months to go till 2017 to end. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good year so far. Let's not complain. It's been a good bad year for me right now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are suffering on that same type of dilemma. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys could start complaining, not complaining, start venting their frustration, saying shit saying shit oh, Mackie, it's been a really bad year, man. My assignment all fuck lah, I have to do 2, 3, 5 assignments and everything day. Die lah. Shit like that, I'm pretty sure that's one of those types of how do you say, frustrations that you get. The list of problems that you guys have to finish up fucking assignments, which I don't have to because I don't have college. I'm not proud of it. I really am not proud of it. I haven't really finished college, by the way, but I still have a job to do anyway. So we all have our lives to go through, we all have our routes of life that we want to take compared to other people. But yeah, it's been a good year. I'm going to say that again and again so that I can add some, a small, I've got to get a better mic stand, so that I can add a small sense of positivity to the year, so that it doesn't really fucking jinx me in the end, it would in the future or so. But I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope that it doesn't. Okay, but yeah, it's yeah, I'm gonna say it again. It's a good year. One bad thing that's been happening in my life right now is I have this some sort of shitty problem with my foot, where if when your nails are too long, like the nails on your foot, like if it's too long and everything, and it goes on the side, and it starts poking on the side of your flesh, and then it starts like creating this sort of wound that after a while it just turns into like a lump of pus that you have to squeeze from time to time. Yeah, that's what's happening with my foot right now. So every time I hit my toe on the side of a cupboard, for example, or the side of a opening of a door, it hurts like hell. It really hurts like hell. I mean, honestly, I've never felt pain this bad before since I've went to that stupid hospital appointment, like probably like a year or two ago. A year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago, where I kind of had this small incident where I passed out in the middle of the stupid doctor appointment. And then when I passed out, I woke up and I had like drips on like on my left hand and shit, like they poked a needle in it so that the drips can come in. I'm not really sure what it is. Okay, I can tell you if I only knew what that is. Okay, but yeah, I mean it is very painful whenever you start to like walk or put on a shoe. Putting on a shoe is a task. It's a chore, it's tedious to do if you have like an injured toe. Like just imagine if you have like one of those injuries that you have on your like knees, on your like the side of your legs, and where is it, nearby to the shin areas. And then like when you have that injury, and then you just imagine like wearing like long pants and stuff. It's actually pretty difficult, because when you start walking and the cloth will start grazing onto your wounds. It's extremely painful. I can't even begin to imagine how painful it is. But yeah, it is what it is. The year has been giving a lot recently in terms of pain, and not giving me enough receptors to actually endure these pains. But yeah, what can you do? What else? Like recently I've just got this news. Star newspaper just kinda reported it. If you guys have actually looked through it, say lah, like let me just open this up real quick, this article. Fuck, my computer is just slow as fuck. I swear to God, I need to change my computer. I need to buy a new one. I mean, this laptop is just slow as fuck. Maybe because I haven't been using it in a more better way, because this computer actually shuts down like once a month. Other than on other times I just keep it on sleep mode. So I think probably I need to just leave it to rest for a day and then see what happens. Maybe because my CPU has been firing up too much, that it has its own flaws, After a while, you keep on using the same engine again and again and again. It just tends to have its problems when it comes to maintenance. So, yep, that's what my problem is right now. Okay, let me just give you the article. Miss Malaysia of World stripped of title. Nation, the Star Online. Okay, I'm just reading the subtitle at the moment actually. Wait, let me just give you the whole article. Petaling Jaya, in an unprecedented move, Miss Malaysia World has revoked the title of the current holder, Tatiana Kumananda. I hope I'm saying this right. Tatiana Kumananda has been stripped of her crown for what the organization calls offensive comments online. You see, after reading this whole article, I mean, it just goes on and on and on, basically. I mean, you just have to go and Google search Miss Malaysia World stripped of title, and then you can get like an article from Star Online or some shit like that lah. But anyway, let me just go back to it. I was actually reading towards this title. I mean, trying to find like what was her offensive comment was about and everything, or probably just trying to level with her for a bit, just trying to find out whether the comment was actually offensive or not lah. And apparently, they didn't actually post up the comment for some random reason, because I can't seem to find it at all. The comment is missing completely, and it's just written here that she just put up some sort of offensive comment, and I'm like, what is the offensive comment in the first place? Like, if you want to report a story like this, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you guys have to put out some sort of indication what the comment was about. And yep, there was nothing. Apparently there are certain formalities, and she has also breached one involving an important sponsor, and this has led to the contract being terminated. So I guess it wasn't an offensive comment, it was a slanderous comment. What is it then? It's so weird. Like, I was looking through this whole article and I don't find anything that's even leading towards her being offensive. I mean, if it was, then I really need to know what was that offensive comment, because I don't know. I don't think no one actually knows. But yeah, we gotta just wait until these guys find their, how do you say, a reason to put that comment on, Right now, it just really looks vague. It doesn't really show anything. It's pretty much nothing over there. The comment doesn't show. I mean, there wasn't even a comment over here. So, I guess it is how it is. Here's, okay, there's like a post over here. I actually looked up the post. Wow, okay. Okay. Tatiana Kumar actually posted up this at 11 December. I would like to say to those asking me why I never post on the official Miss World Malaysia page, the one that the Miss World organization judges for our multimedia awards, that I am still not the admin of my own page, therefore I can't post anything directly. I know that, oh my god, I'm really bad at this. I know that the only thing done with that page at the moment is sharing my posts, Miss World's post and other contestants' posts. I hope this changes as soon as possible, because it has already been 2 weeks of competition and I have posted absolutely nothing on that post. Thank you for understanding. Lots of love, Tatiana Kumar. Oh, okay, basically it's a complaint. What it is about? It's too much of a surprise considering Tatiana herself has mentioned on Facebook post that has yet to receive permission to post statuses and updates on the official Miss World Malaysia page. When was this article ever made? 3 months ago. Oh, okay, so this is a new. Okay. Okay, I don't seem to find okay. Actually, there's two sides to every story. So there's some shit that Tatiana has been saying. So it's time. I guess I really need to check that out in my Angry Flakes channel. I can't really post it up over here. So I guess I might need to sit down with this and everything and try to make a story out of this or some shit like that. Apparently there's some shit that Tatiana said that apparently was not being approved by the Dato Anna. The guy is actually the representative of the Miss Malaysia world, I guess. Apparently there are a lot of issues with that, so I guess, okay, I'm not gonna really discuss on that. But yeah, if the journalists like from Star were to actually look this up and everything and check this up and say shit like, oh, okay, why don't you just have a look at this, these things on the internet, what's been happening and stuff, and try to look on it and work on these assertions way more than it is, then just do some proper good journalism work, like look onto them, like look onto these guys who have been making these claims, like there's like two sides to every story bullshit. It's not bullshit, but you get what I'm trying to say, and try to work on that lah. I guess that's really not the case. I can't say this. I can't say anything at this moment because a lot of people are gonna really find some sort of stupid fault on the two sides of how it is right now. But I guess a lot of us are a little bit weird in a way. But when it comes to journalism, I mean, I expect them to give a shit, but I guess I am not gonna say anything more. Anyway, yeah. What else? I don't know, man. The whole country has been through on a big problem lately. The problem is, okay, this is not actually the country's fault lah. This is actually basically people in general. So I'm gonna give you an idea at the moment. Okay, this is actually, I've been meaning to talk about this on a live space or some shit like that, but I guess it's easier to actually talk about it over here. And then like try to get some sort of an argument. I mean, try to gather some sort of an argument on my live space on Facebook. What I'm trying to say is this. What I'm trying to ask is this. Let's say I like two things. Okay, I like the color blue and I like the color purple. You also like two things. You like the color red and you also like you two like the color purple. I mean, you love it. You fucking, your whole car has the word purple on it. Okay, I mean, you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, the car looks purplish as fuck. Anyway, so we have this whole common ground where we like the color purple, but we disagree on liking the color red or the color blue. I like blue. I think blue is magnificent. I think blue is majestic. And I think blue is awesome. You like the color red because you pretty much think the same thing as it is on the color blue, but just as it is on the color red. So you think the color red is awesome, is majestic, is powerful, it's, magnificent. Basically, it's a fucking alpha color. But when there's another factor that comes in that says the blue color is way more superior than the red, you suddenly think that it's actually wrong to think that way. You think that every fucking asshole who likes the color blue is a faggot. Okay, let me just bring it up a notch. Not a faggot, is an basically a bad person, an evil overlord, a Nazi. That's what it is. A fucking Nazi. Now, when that happens, everything else becomes a wordplay. Like, people are afraid to actually go out and say that they like the color blue because you have policed them to make it look like if you were to like that color, it has considered to be a social sin. And when you start liking that color, it is social suicide. Immediately after that, no one, and I repeat, no one would ever try to affiliate themselves with you except the ones who like the color blue. And the ones who like the color red, however, will probably prance around and try to walk about and say that they are actually in the superior mode and they are actually on top of everything. Now, let me flip that to the jokes channel, like humor in general. Like, whenever I try to make a joke, like, it doesn't matter if it's offensive or not, okay? If it's a regular joke, you'll have laughs from everybody. But when you start making offensive jokes, you have like a big ass laugh from the ones who love it, but you'll have stares and taunts from the ones who hate it. Apparently, in this stupid, in this stupid universe that I'm in, this part of the universe, it is absolutely morally wrong to have these sorts of jokes going around and having people to laugh at it. Apparently, it's considered to be sickish. Why? Now, if you were to like a sort of animal, okay, let's say if you like dogs more than cats lah, and I were to say, like, fuck man, you like dogs more than cats? That means you're a fucking, you're an animal hater. Is it wrong? Is it right for me to say that? No! You love cats. It's a preference. You just love cats more than dogs. It does not mean you hate the cat. Do you? If you do, then okay, it's fine. It's just a preference. That does not mean that you'll fucking fry the cat and eat it. Would you? Well, if you would, then you probably are an animal hater. Or probably you just want to eat cat. It doesn't really justify anything, is it? You got a lot of different assumptions out there, but that does not make you sick. I know there are a lot of things out there that will actually beat that, okay? Beat this sort of argument, okay? I know, semantics. But these are the types of things that actually starts up to be, a way of policing thought. How is it over here, lah? Like, you come out and say, like, the type of jokes that I make, like offensive jokes, actually equates me to being a Nazi. Or equates me to being someone who needs to be held accountable for a lot of the wrongdoings of these criminals out there. Just because I made a joke that is seemingly off-putting, or it is actually off-putting. Jokes are just what it is, okay? They're just jokes. They're not anything else out of the ordinary. They do not pose a different agenda, and they do not exhibit any sort of propaganda. They are what it is. They are jokes. Even if it is a rape joke, it is, a disabled, making fun of the disabled ones, making fun of the autistic kids, making fun of the, religion, race, tradition, whatever it is. If it makes up to be a funny joke, have a laugh. Okay. I just have like one of my friends on Facebook. He posted up on Facebook about this motivator. I do apologize. I do forget. I do forget a lot of names real easily because for some apparent reason my brain doesn't work on the way that it is. Let me just put pastor, motivator, motivational speaker. He's actually a pastor and he has no arms and no legs. I forgot his name. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Nicholas James. Nicholas James, okay. I don't know what the fuck is his last name is. Anyway, this guy, there was like a post saying, meet a guy who never leave you or never hurt you or some shit like that. So he obviously can't leave her or hurt her in any way because the best thing he could do is probably belly flop on her. Jump in some way, move his limbs and find a trampoline and jump on top of her or some shit. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how does he have sex anyway, because that guy has no limbs and no legs, and apparently he says no worries. And Mr. Nick right here already has a kid and another one on his way. How fucking awesome is that? If this guy can get laid, then what about us? What about me? Oh my god. No, that's not actually, how do you say? I'm not trying to confess on anything. Okay, I do get laid, by the way. Oh my god. How much? I have a very low self-esteem. What the fuck was that? No one actually needs to know about that. Anyway, yeah. That was the joke, and this guy comes out and posts out and say like, oh, this is disgusting, and people who laugh at this should be sick. Hey, that's your opinion, man. But you should not give that sort of... that's a very bad notion to actually put it out and say like shit like that. If I were to listen to some of the songs that people like, that does not make me a fucking bad person. Like, for example, if a serial killer likes songs from the Nazis and I happen to like these types of music, that does not make me a Nazi. It just makes me a person who likes the type of songs that they make. I have a friend who actually listens to Nazi songs just because they are, how do you say, they're theme songs, I guess. Yeah, the band arrangements and stuff, it's pretty good. And apparently he likes it, Dun 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 dun. He always plays the song. Whenever I meet him, when it comes to work or when it comes to having lunch with him, he always likes to play the song, and it's actually a Nazi theme song. One of those band, marching theme songs or whatever. I'm not really sure what the song is. I'll probably find the link and I'll post the link over here. And apparently, according to him, he just likes it because it sounds really good. Who are we to not appreciate art? We are human beings after all. But no. You say it's wrong. You say it's morally, morally incorrect to actually assume these types of jokes as being just jokes and not being sick ones. It is a sick joke. I'll give you that. But to not laugh at it and calling it to be distasteful, yeah, I'll give you that. That's your opinion. But you can't go around and start generalizing it completely and saying like, oh, if you laugh at shit like this, that means you're completely sick, or you have a problem, or you need to be getting your head straight, or shit like that. That's not how it is. I am fucking sorry. That's not how it is. Okay? Life has its meaning. Life has its purpose. And why am I bringing out life? It's because if we cannot start laughing about things like this, on things that probably wouldn't mean much, it's just a fucking joke, by the way, and we start complaining about every single thing that just pisses us in a wrong way, then how do you expect us to live our lives, ladies and gentlemen? It's gonna be a difficult time out there. It's gonna be really hard to go around and finding a reason to, fall in love again. Falling in love on these problems, I mean. But yeah. Because after a while, it's gonna be like, how do you say, you're not gonna give a fuck about it. Because you got too much time on your hand. Too much time to do the things that you want to do, not what you need to. And then you start going around doing some random shit and everything, and then the problem just comes back again and again, and you just find another reason to actually complain about it again. That's not how it is. You should not live life that way. There's gonna be a huge amount of problems out there. If you can't lay out the problems that don't matter to you like a fucking joke, you're gonna start complaining about every single small thing again and again and again, and after a while, it just becomes like a compulsive thing. It becomes completely redundant. You keep saying it again and again like a broken record. And after a while, people just gonna look at you as someone who's gonna complain about everything. You don't wanna, participate in everything or anything. You just wanna fuck around. That's my 2 cents. That's what it is. I'll probably research it more and give the live comment way better than it is. But right now, I'm just extremely hungry. I'm sorry for the late upload. I didn't expect myself to actually spit up a podcast this late. It's already 8:30. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's all for today. I do apologize again. Maybe I'll put up a new guest soon. I haven't really gotten through calling my friends yet. But if I got, then I'll probably bring in one, so we will have a more discussive content. Thank you again. Thanks for watching or listening, and I'll see you on the next podcast. Goodbye.